Welcome to the Construction Defects Podcast, a show dedicated to helping home builders navigate the tricky and expensive world of construction defect suits. So with me is John Bordenero with Moisture Intrusion Solutions, an envelope consulting firm who helps builders and the associated trades in these types of problems. Well, we've been glooming and dooming our audience here in these podcast series, but let's give them some solutions here. So what can a builder or trade do to help protect themselves from construction defect litigation?
I think, again, it's a process. You start with your design documents. Make sure that your design documents are complete, signed by a design professional. That's the stamp. If you have the wherewithal to get it reviewed by a building envelope specialist, a consulting firm that's appropriate to your type of construction, I'd recommend that. There are firms that specialize in single family, there are firms that specialize in multifamily, and everything in between. If you don't know them, reach out, find us. We're out here, and our goal is to help you. We're out here. We're building envelope consultants, but we're really risk management people. We help you identify your biggest risk and help you manage it and make it smaller. That's the first step. Get a good set of construction documents that are appropriate for whatever you're trying to build, whether it's a single family home or a multifamily home.
Good plan you might actually be able to execute, right?
Yep. You got a good plan, then you can execute it. Investigate your materials. Make sure you're using appropriate materials. It's got to be code approved. Most building materials that are being sold, offered for sale, are code approved, but I would, double check it and understand to use the appropriate materials for your marketplace. Yeah. That gets you 2 good steps up, and document it. Okay. Third step, make sure people who are installing these products are installing them correctly. If it's a national brand building material, you should be able to get installation guidelines. You can go to your lumber dealer, whoever you're buying your material from, should be able to point you in the direction of the manufacturer's rep to help you get the installation details. Whether it's a window, a wrap, a door, all the building materials manufacturers are going to publish their installation guidelines. When you're following that, again, doesn't absolve you for all claims, but it helps you defend against a possible claim. So if you got the right material specified, you got the plan specified correctly, and you follow the plans, you follow the installation guidelines, at least you got a defensible position.
Well, a couple of things I've learned from watching claims upon claims upon claims in my 30 plus years in insurance is, providing some real supervision at the job site, more than a truck stopping by and asking the framer, hey, is it all going well? You actually have somebody there whose job is to oversee the various trades involved. And then that supervisor can certainly get some work done too, but without somebody watching, people tend to get away with things. That's just our experience.
Absolutely.
I completely agree with you about involving building material dealers and other suppliers, both in terms of obtaining the specifications, but in training the various trades, and making sure they're trained, because the trades don't train themselves. They obtain the training not just through experience. They get it from the manufacturers and from the dealers that supply the materials. If you're a builder, it becomes really important that you have a solid subcontract and that you're able to provide the accountability and transparency necessary, where your trade's insurance is accountable, not just a part of the playground fight that we talked about earlier. That's the mess in construction defect. The other thing I noticed is we got to set customer service expectations. Homes are never perfect, but if we have a customer service set expectation, we can strive to perfection in partnership with the homeowner as opposed to in opposition with the homeowner. We shouldn't look at a service call or a callback as an obligation. We should look at it as an opportunity to ask for approval and referral even at times.
Absolutely.
So,
and I think it's also critical to understand that training is not a one-time occurrence. You need to be training and continuing to train. I'll say that most of the trades that we've trained over the years, they want to do it right. If you show them how to do it right, they will do it correctly for the most part. No one's going out on your job site trying to mess it up. The other thing is, know your state. Just because you got a 1-year warranty or a 2-year warranty in your house, that doesn't mean you're off the hook. That means your warranty is done. You're still on the hook for your statute of repose. If it's a 10-year state, you got 8 more years to go.
That's a real good point. That's a real good point. I was an estate planner for a number of years, and I always told people, if you don't have a will, the state has one for you. If you don't have a legally reviewed warranty that's in sync with statutes, the state has
They've got one for you.
So
and I'll guarantee you, it won't be the one you want to have.
Yeah, no one wants to write a blank check, but that's what the statute basically advises is, the builder and the trades are responsible on a blank check basis, whereas a properly worded warranty, a properly documented warranty and acceptance by the homeowner can clearly define the rules of the road if in the event of a dispute.
Again, so it's not only training your trades, it's training yourself as to what's important to keep you out of construction defect litigation. Mm-hmm. And that's knowing the rules of the road where you are, what your rules of the road are. And if you move to a new market, don't assume the rules are the same. Investigate it.
I always tell people, you need to ask your insurance agent what they think. And if they don't have a well-formed, detailed, substantive opinion, maybe invite some other insurance agents to coffee, have some discussions about their point of view on construction defect, because I don't feel any of the folks in the building industry need to buy insurance from somebody who doesn't specialize in construction.
Correct.
And then, I'll say this.
Understand that your customer is buying their home. That is that's the biggest investment they're going to make typically in their lifetime, and the most emotional investment they're going to make in their lifetime. So it's a lot bigger to them than it is to you.
And to wrap this up, we can learn more about construction defect in detail.
Absolutely.
And how to mitigate it. The NAHB bookstore and the communication program, the education programs, are all coming out with extremely detailed resources so that members or non-members can learn more about construction defect and risk managing it properly. So, John, thank you so much for
Treacy, thank you for inviting me to talk with you a little bit. Yeah. This is a vitally important area. We like to tell our architect friends, we don't help you win awards, but we do help you stay out of jail. So,
yeah, we like to say that to our builders and trades too, right?
Yeah. No one has an award on their wall with our services on it, but hey, we'll help you save some money.
You got it.
Well, folks, that concludes this segment of what is a construction defect, and if you're in a construction defect state. Hey, look for some more education from the builders' books at NAHB and their insurance risk management section. It's coming up. You don't want to miss it.